Question number 22. X raised to 4 e raised to x dx. Using integration by parts, you have to, this is u and this is v, and you know how to integrate this. But I am going to give you one new formula, general formula for integration by parts. While exponential function are given, then you are able to integrate using that formula very easily, directly, right? So integration uv dx is equal to u into v1 plus u1 into v2, right? So 1 plus 1 minus plus u2 into v3 minus u3 into v4 plus dash 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 dash, right? Where u1, this u1, u2, u3 are derivatives, right? Respective derivatives, right? That is, derivative of u is u1, derivative of u1 is u2, derivative of u2 is u3, like that. And this v1, right? These all v1, v2, v3, v4 are respective successive integration, right? So uv are as you have to decide, as we did in earlier example, then according to LIATE rule, right? So using that rule, 1 minute, huh? So you LIATE, assuming you have to decide u and v, then simple u integration v dx, that you know. So integration v dx, instead of that I am writing here v1, right? Then derivative of u, 1 plus 1 minus, so minus, derivative of u is u1, and again an integration of v1 is v2. So successive integration and successive differentiation is u1, u2, u3 are derivative, and this is v1, v2, v3, v4 are successive integration. So what we get here, see, I is equal to, this is your formula, this is general formula for integration by parts, right? So it is very useful for competitive exam. Okay, so u is x raised to 4 as it is, so x raised to 4 as it is. Now integration of e raised to x is e raised to x, so this is e raised to x minus derivative of this is 4x cubed, and integration of this is e raised to x, u1, v2. Now plus, so plus derivative of this is 12x square, so this is 12x square, and integration of this is e raised to x. Got it? Now again derivative of this, but minus, so minus, this is 24x, and integration of this is e raised to x, and then plus derivative of this is 24, and integration of this is e raised to x, and then minus derivative of this is 0, so no need to write, and then put plus c here. So now check out your answer in options. So in question number 22, if we take e raised to x common from all, then x raised to 4 minus 4x cubed plus 12x square, right? Minus 24x plus 24. That is option A is your correct answer. Hannah, is it? Right? For like this, you have to watch videos, right, on my channel, right? There is a lots of shortcuts method, right? So option number B is your correct answer. So option B is your correct answer. Otherwise, here is power 4, so you have to use integration by parts rule at least 3 times, right? That you know, because first time when you differentiate this, you will get x cubed, then x square, then x, then you will get your final answer. So you have to apply 3 times integration by parts rule. Instead of that, you are able to write in one line. Okay, so take save time. Okay, now here, this is x square, this is x cube, right? And as you know, power is more, so we are not able to apply partial fraction method also, because this is improper rational function. So what to do? See, this is x square and this is x cube. Can I split I as this integration x square into x whole upon x square plus a square dx. So if we assume x square is equal to t, then what we need here, twice x, but we have only x, so divide and multiply by 2 also. Let us see, right? So this is twice x. Now assume let x square plus a square is equal to t. Either x square is equal to t, that's also okay, right? So x square is equal to t. Suppose I put x square is equal to t, because derivative of x square plus a square is 0. So no need to write also. And if you assume, then no problem. So x square plus a square is equal to t. So now derivative of this is twice x dx is dt. So this twice x dx is dt. And if you forget to divide by 2, then this is dt by 2. You will get dt by 2. So one and same. So this is equal to 1 upon 2 integration. Now x square is p minus a square. So x square is p minus a square, right? And twice x dx is dt. So this is dt, and this is x square plus a square is your t. So this is t. Got it? So bifurcating this, we get integration t by t is 1 minus 1 upon t into a square dt, right? So now this is an integrable function. So answer will be half. Derivative of 1 is t, integration of 1 is t, minus a square is constant, and integration of 1 upon t is log mod t. So log mod t, right, plus c. Now substituting value of t, what we get? X square plus a square. So answer will be half x square plus a square minus a square into log mod x square plus a square and plus c. So proper answer for 23 is your x square by 2, right? So x square by 2. Now in this type of question, in integration you have to remember that this a square by 2, right? There is no a square by 2. See, this is not a term is there, a square by 2. So what did they do there? They take a square by 2 in a constant c, right? So suppose I am writing here, I am explaining here, this become 1 upon 2 x square, right, plus a square by 2 minus a square by 2 log mod x square plus a square and plus c. Now this is constant and this is also constant. So making together, so I'm putting here c dash. So this is c dash. So answer will be, your answer I will be half x square minus a square by 2 into log mod x square plus a square and plus c, where c is equal to c dash plus a square by 2, because c is your arbitrary constant. This c dash is your arbitrary constant. So one thing you have to mark, right? Now अभी तक हमने जो एग्जांपल सॉल्व किए, कहाँ पे आपने कांस्टेंट देखा प्लस हाफ प्लस सी, नथिंग, राइट? आपने कहीं भी यू नेवर seen this is type of constant in your answer, right? So these all options in all answers, this a square by 2 like this constant are involving in constant, arbitrary constant, that is in C. So your proper answer for this answer is option D, right? So option D is your correct answer, right? I have to go from here to here due to this explanation, right? Now see, sin x 2 square minus cos square, but no, we doesn't require cos, we require only x, that is variable, and this is not x, that is we have to assume cos. So cos x is equal to t, then derivative sin x is t, right? So if we assume cos x is equal to t, then derivative of cos x is sin x dx is equal to minus dt, because I am writing minus sign here directly, right? Sin x dx is minus dt. So your I will be integration sin x dx is minus dt. This is 2 square minus t square and minus dt. So applying a square minus x square formula that you know, and apply that formula, your answer will be t by 2, right? And minus is outside, so t by 2 under root as it is. So minus t by 2 cos x by 2 is there, right? And then plus a square by 2, but minus is outside, so minus 4 by 2 is 2. So minus 2, that is, I think so, option C is your correct answer. So finish yourself, do it yourself, right? You have to finish this, and option as marked in PDF. C is your correct answer, right? So you have to finish. Now this integration by parts you have to apply, but three functions are given. So before that, starting to integrate, just we simplify this. So what we get, I is equal to integration x sin x sec cube, that is cos x, into 1 upon cos square x. I am writing, splitting out this sec cube, that is cos cube, is cos x into cos square x, right? So now this is 10x and this is sec square x. So I is equal to x into 10x into sec square x dx. We did this type of question, right, earlier. So this is u, this is v, because this is integrable function. Derivative of 10x is sec square x. So fx into f dash x formula will be applicable here. So this whole function is v and this is u. So applying integration by parts, u as it is, that is x, and integration of this is integration of 10x into sec square x. So integration I am writing because आपको ये पता नहीं चलेगा कहाँ से क्या आ गया. So I am writing, right? Minus, I need more space, so I am writing minus here. Integration d dx of x. So d by dx of x and integration v dx is 10x into sec square x dx bracket over dx, right? This is your answer. Now ये fx हो गया, 10x fx हो गया. इसका डेरिवेटिव क्या आता है? डेरिवेटिव 10x is sec square x. So this is fx, this is f dash x. So applying formula f of x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So answer is 10 square by 2. So I will be x into 10 square x by 2, right? Minus integration. So same integration, this is 1 and same integration. So again answer is 10 square x by 2. So answer is 10 square x by 2 and dx. So this is x by 2, 10 square x minus 1 upon 2 integration 10 square x dx. Now you know there is no formula for 10 square x, but the integration of 10 square x is, you know what we did, sec square minus 1, and integration of sec square is 10. So 10x minus x, the answer of this. So I am writing directly, that is you have to remember the formula, right? So minus 1 upon 2 and integration of 10 square x is sec is 10x minus x plus c. That you know, this is your answer, right? Because 10 square is sec square minus 1 and integration of sec square x is 10x and minus 1 is x. I told you to remember this integration as a formula. Integration of 10 square is sec 10x minus x and cot is minus cot minus x. That you have to remember. So proper answer is 1 upon 2. There is again no 10 square, right? X 10 square x by 2 minus 10x. That is not possible here and not there. So no proper answer is there. Means we have to change this 10 square into sec square, right? So I am changing this x by 2, 10 square x is sec square x minus 1 minus 1 upon 2 10x and plus x by 2 plus c. Now let us check, right? So this is answer will be as per your options of question number 25, x sec square x. Okay, so x 1 upon 2 x sec square x, right? X sec square x minus 10x, x sec square x, right? Minus x by 2. This is minus x by 2 minus 1 upon 2 10x plus x by 2 plus c. देखा इंटीग्रेशन में एमसीक्यू आपको कहां से कहां ले जाता है. According to given answer, you have to simplify, right? So now this x by 2, this x by 2 will be cut. So you will get, if we take half common, x sec square x minus 10x and plus c, right? That is your option number A is your correct answer. So option number A is your correct answer, right? सो आपने देखा यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, ये दोनों में ही यहाँ पे कांस्टेंट जो है वो आर्बिट्री में ऐड कर दिया, राइट। सो आर्बिट्री कांस्टेंट है, उसमें आप कोई भी कांस्टेंट है, आपने अभी तक जितने एग्जांपल सॉल्व किए इनडिफाइनाइट है, इसमें कहीं भी आपको ऐसा कोई भी टर्म नहीं मिला होगा जिसमें x sin x प्लस sin x 3a cos x और x³ प्लस हाफ प्लस 2 प्लस 5, ऐसा कहीं भी कुछ नहीं मिला होगा। ऑल has a variable x, right, and the constant are involved in including in arbitrary constant plus c, right, just like this, okay. And here also see, as per our requirement we have to simplify, otherwise this answer is nice one, this is also correct answer, but this answer is not given in your option, so we have to, according to that we have to simplify using our proper formula which are you learn, right. So do practice MCQs for getting more marks, okay. So next question is question number 26, integration 1 upon x square into x plus 1 dx. See here, this is x plus 1, here is 1, so adjusting numerator in numerator denominator, so adding x square and subtracting x square, so what we get, I is equal to integration 1 minus x square, right, and plus x square, so I am adding x square and subtracting x square, right. So this upon this is x square into x plus 1 dx. Now bifurcating and factorize this, what we get, integration factor of this is 1 minus x 1 plus x whole upon this is x square into 1 plus x, right, dx, plus integration bifurcating this x square will be cut, so answer will be 1 upon x plus 1 dx. So now this 1 plus x will cut, and bifurcating this we get integration 1 upon x square minus 1 upon x dx, right, plus integration 1 upon x plus 1 dx. So integrating this is now easy integration for you. So 1 upon x square is minus 1 upon x, so minus 1 upon x log mod x, right, derivative of denominator is in numerator, and plus log mod x plus 1 and plus c. So this is log a minus log b is log a upon b, so this is log a, that is x plus 1 upon b is x, and minus 1 upon x plus c. That is in question number 26 your correct answer will be x plus 1 minus 1 upon x, that is option number C. So option C is your correct answer. Now next question is again from same exam, that is 2014. So 1 plus sine twice x, you can't have a formula for 1 plus sine, so you may change into cos, that is cos pi by 2 minus theta. So you can write sine twice x is equal to cos pi by 2 minus twice x, cos pi by 2 minus theta is sine 2 theta, and then apply 1 plus cos theta is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2 formula, that is sec square, and integrate the function, you will get your answer easily, right. Instead of doing these all things, I am showing you another method, because if you don't know you have to change this into sine, then this is a very easy method also, right. So this is a one method. Now sine twice x is changing this, so 1 plus cos pi by 2 minus twice x is 1 minus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2, so your answer will be 2 cos square theta by 2, so pi by 4 minus x, that is your answer, that is 1 upon cos square, that is sec square, sec square is 10x minus 1, so your proper answer for question number 26 will be C. In this is given in sec square, that is 10x minus 1, right, and you will get your answer easily. But this is we have 2 plus sine twice x, so that's why this makes a different 2 plus sine twice x, so you are not able to now apply this formula if it is given 2. Sorry, I make a mistake. So there is one another answer how to solve 1 upon 1 plus sine twice x is given. right? So if it is 1 plus 1 sine twice x, then you can integrate using this. Now I am solving your original example as 2 plus sine twice x. So not this formula is applicable here because this is 2. So you are not able to integrate this function now. So this is extra equation for you. So what? Right? Sorry. So now this is not integrable function. Right? That means you have to apply another formula. So think all possible formulas for sine is sine 2 theta is 2t upon 1 plus t square. This is your one formula. Sine 2 theta is 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. This is another formula. Right? So applying this formula here, what we get? So this will be integration 1 upon 2 plus sine 2 theta is 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, and this is, sorry, we have to write x here because it is given in x, right? So this is dx. Taking LCM, 1 plus tan square theta comes here, that is sec square theta, right? So this is equal to integration 1 plus tan square theta comes in numerator, so 1 plus tan square theta whole upon, taking LCM, so multiply with 2, so this is 2 plus 2 tan square x and plus 2 tan x plus 2 tan x and dx. This is your answer, right? So now if we assume for tan x is equal to t, then this is 1 plus tan square x is sec square x, so derivative tan x is sec square x, so you will get your answer here. So this is x, sorry, right? So assume that let tan x is equal to t, so tan x is equal to t, that is sec square x dx. Sec square x dx is dt. So this is your sec square x dx because 1 plus tan square is sec square x. So this is sec square x. So this is sec square x dx is dt. So I will be integration dt upon 2t square, right? So 2t square plus 2t plus 2 plus 2t plus 2. So taking 2 common, this is 1 upon 2 integration dt upon, this is t square plus t plus 1. So find out last term, that is last term is 1 upon 4. So adding 1 upon 4 and separating 1 upon 4, what you get? You will be get integration, 1 upon 2 is constant. So 1 upon 2 as it is. This is dt upon, this is t. Last term is 1 upon 4, that is 1 upon 2. So this is t plus 1 upon 2 whole square, right? So I am adding 1 upon 4 here and separating 1 upon 4. So plus 1 minus 1 upon 4. So this is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 means root 3 by 2 whole square. So I am writing directly here because we are solving an MCQ and we have to save time. So root 3 by 2 whole square dt, right? So formula is for x square plus a square formula. So answer will be tan inverse formula. 1 upon x square plus a square is 1 upon a, that is 2 by root 3 tan inverse x. X is t plus 1 upon 2. This is t plus 1 upon 2. Right? T plus 1 upon 2. Upon a is root 3 by 2. So upon root 3 by 2 and plus c. So substituting value of t is what? T is 10x. So your answer will be 2 will be cut. So 2 will be cut. So answer is 1 upon root 3. Right? Tan inverse. Now this t, that is 2t, that is 2 10x. So 2 10x plus 1 whole upon root 3 and plus c. So this is a nice question and your answer of this question will be option number 3, right? That is option C. So option C is your correct answer here. Option C is correct answer, right? Now question number 28, and this is asked for again a 2 marks question, right? See in your PDF. I am writing here 2M. 2M means 2 marks question, right? So x cube plus 1 is in numerator and in denominator it's a x raised to 4 minus 1. So bifurcating this, what we get? I is equal to integration x cube upon x raised to 4 minus 1 dx plus integration 1 upon x raised to 4 minus 1. Right? This is your next step. Now, this is x cube. Derivative of denominator is in numerator. So what required? 4x cube is derivative, so required 4. So divide and multiply by 4. We get 1 upon 4. And this is 4x cube upon x raised to 4 minus 1 dx. Now if you want to reduce the step, then factorize this. So factor of this will be x square minus 1 and x square plus 1 that you know. Right? So plus integration. Now as you know, I said you earlier that if there is a consecutive factor 1 plus 1 minus, then adjust that factor in numerator. So I am writing x square plus 1 minus x square minus 1 in numerator instead of 1. So x square will be cut, 1 minus minus plus 1. So 1 plus 1 2. That means we multiply by 2 and we have to divide by 2. So divide by 2 here. This is x square minus 1 and x square plus 1 dx. Got it? So bifurcating again, this is a derivative, denominator is in numerator. I am writing from slightly like this side due to there is a consistent, right? So this is x raised to 4 minus 1 dx plus 1 upon 2 integration. If we bifurcate, x square plus 1 will be cut, so this is the remaining. So this is 1 upon x square minus 1 dx minus 1 upon 2 integration. This will be cut, so remaining is 1 upon x square plus 1 dx. And these all integrands are very known and repeated integrals. Derivative is in numerator, 1 upon x square minus a square formula, 1 upon x square plus a square. This is formula for 1 upon twice a log mod x minus a upon x plus a. This is tan inverse formula that you know, right? So write the answer and you will get your answer. But I think so answer of this is okay, that is given, right? So 1 upon 4 log mod x raised to 4 minus 1, as we discussed, derivative of the denominator is in numerator, so answer is this, plus 1 upon 2. 1 upon x square minus a square is 1 upon twice a is 1, so answer is 1 upon 2. Log mod x minus a upon x plus a, this is your answer, right? If you forget this type of formula, I will show you another method. Wait a minute. 1 upon 2 and this is tan inverse x plus c. So check your answer. 1 upon 4 log mod x raised to 4 minus 1 plus 1 upon 4, right? Because this is half, right? And you have to write 1 upon 4 and this is 1 upon 2 tan inverse x plus c, right? So this is your answer what you want. Now if you forget the formula of this type, that is very silly. I am not going to save anything, right? If you want to know, then what you have to do, 1 upon x square minus 1, that is 1 upon x minus 1, x plus 1, factorize that again and adjust the two consecutive factor like this. You will be get derivative log mod x minus 1 minus log mod x plus 1, you will get your answer also. If you forget or confused, but this is not a question or not a query that I forget this standard formula. It's very same for you, right? So do remember all formulas, okay? ये तो सब कुछ होता रहता है. It all may happen, but you have to remember in any condition all formulas. That's why I advise you, right, to write all formulas before going to bed at the night, right? In night when you are going to sleep, right? Write down all formula once every day, right? So within a 10 days you are able to remember all formulas, okay? So do practice, otherwise no option.